What's up, Chaos Nation? Big Rob here. A little under the weather, nonetheless. Getting you a video. Mainly I wanted to talk about John Bravo's video regarding Vince McMahon of the WWE, or formerly thereof. I often hate to disagree with John. He's always on the money. And this is just respectfully. It has nothing to do with, trying to knock on anything. It's just my opinion is a little different. When it comes to what we're dealing with Vince McMahon. Some may say it's trend, some may say it's some other things. I would say it's a entire life of being rich, famous, and having people do what you tell them to do, being a boss. On the other side, it's also being a dominant male. Some of the things that were said to some people may sound really out there, but if you've ever been in the dom lifestyle, some of these things aren't really far-fetched. And like I said, everyone's got their own temperament as far as what they tolerate or what they desire, what they have a kink or a fetish. But, in certain realms and lifestyles, some of this is just ordinary. So we want to say it's repulsive and all this other stuff, but honestly, in different realms of society, a lot of this kink and nuance is really just that. That's what it is. And there's a lot worse things. We can go right back to the Kennedys, where, him and his brother had Marilyn Monroe, if you will, next to a poolside, doing their thing. JFK having all of his buddies over to do what they got to do. So we've seen this countless times, with P. Diddy. You see it with R. Kelly. You see it with a lot of these superstars. And I'll tell you, you see it with a lot of broke people too. Just because you have money doesn't mean you can't be a successful dom. Some women in this world actually like it. And that's a whole different topic of discussion. But when we're talking about Vince McMahon, the power, the prowess, it comes with the territory. Unfortunately, people do things for people in power because it makes them feel good about doing so. Whether you like it or not, that's really the truth. There's submission and there's dominance. There's submission, there's dominance. There's alpha, there's beta. And there's a lot of women in the world that really like the alpha man, okay? They like a man to step up and do those things. And, of course, it's consensual. Anything that's not consensual, should definitely not be condoned. But I will tell you, in certain aspects of life and certain walks of life, a lot of what Vince McMahon has gotten into is absolutely normal. To some, it may sound really off the wall, but, consider, where it's. So, as I was saying, to pick up where we left off, it's important to understand that, when we're touching upon things like this in this nature, consider the source. The lady also that was, a part of this whole charade was paid basically hush money to, basically no longer talk about the subject. And I guess Vince failed to pay the entire $3 million, and so she's singing like a bird. We've seen this on countless occasions with other folks. It goes to court, kind of like the Stormy Daniels situation with Donald Trump. They go to court, they find out they've been paid. They've been paid in other ways, whatever, how have you. They don't think they've been paid in full. And then when the story comes out, they get sued for defamation of character. So I don't think we're going to hear the end of this. I know Vince had to do his thing and resign and all that good stuff, but don't think he's without money. The guy's going to be set for life, so his family, his kids, their kids, their kids, their kids, their kids, so on and so forth, for a long time coming. So, we don't know all the ends of it, because of course it has to go to court. And there's a lot of things we're not going to be privy to. However, like I said, yeah, you could, let me close this up a little bit, it's a little loud. You could sum it up too that, it could have been that he's been on, the juice for a long time. And maybe having those manic situations and issues. But I think it's, like I said, a little bit more than that. I think it's a lot to do with the money, the power, the fact that you're a dom, that people want to serve you. Hell, your name is Vince McMahon. They know who you are. The world knows who you are. So it's kind of hard to hide. And like I said, there's people that want to, submit themselves to people of power. It happens. Hell, there's some people that want to submit to folks that don't even have power. It's a part of a lifestyle. And if you know about it, then you know about it. If you don't, then you don't. But it's out there. And like I said, as long as, everything was done consensually and nothing done against the law, I really don't think there's much of a case besides the fact that he didn't pay her in full. And if he did, then she should be prepared for defamation of character and all kinds of lawsuits. So we'll just have to see where it all kind of, pans out in the end and see where it all goes. But for right now, it doesn't look too great. But, then again, the guy wasn't selling Bibles. He was selling entertainment, professional wrestling. And that lifestyle and everything that comes with it, you guys already know. The secrets have been out with Hulk Hogan. The secrets have been out for a long time with, the Ultimate Warrior and those lifestyles being on the road. A lot of illicit drugs, steroids, you name it. It's been done. We've heard stories, all kinds, from Macho Man and people that were on the road with them, and the lifestyles and the things that were going on. Even Hulk Hogan's lifestyle. We're talking about the number one wrestler since the 80s. The icon. Had some wild fetishes and fun times, and you'll see it with rock stars, from Ozzy Osbourne to Guns N' Roses to, like I said, Lil Wayne, you name it. When you have an entourage and you've got groupies and you've got that kind of lifestyle, if you've never seen it before, it'll blow your mind. So I will keep it at that. I will keep this video short. Like I said, much love and respect to John Bravo. I just wanted to give you my take, my 2 cents on it. I think it goes a little bit deeper, and I'm under the weather, so I don't want to keep this going. I might sound like trash. Nonetheless, though, I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for your time. And if anything, hit up the website, chaosnutrition.com. Use the code YouTube20 to save you 20% plus free shipping all day, every day. And as always, guys, stay ride or die for yours, and keep willing to do whatever it takes to be successful. Until next time, guys, I'm Big Rob, and I'm out.